Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers have every intention of walking out of today's game with win number 4 on the season. It's the Dolphins going up against the 49ers.
All right, Larry, from the heart of Silicon Valley, there's a look inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Miami Dolphins and the San Francisco 49ers. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Камеру Бога. Как там Ельник пошутил?
Breeze now on first down. And this one complete to Martellus Bennett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Уже что ли, мать твою?
13 and a Dolphin first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense,
Что, блядь, у меня в атаке становится лайнбекер?
Because
Серьезно?
most teams like to be strong down the middle, and if you can sting them there, that open things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where either big tight end is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
They go play action here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for the sack. You know, last week it was unbelievable how many times they were in the back. They had 7 sacks. Whatever they had for pregame meal last week, maybe they had it again.
Так, мы, наверное, будем отвечать.
To repeat it if they keep this up. But remember, we were at their facility.
Мы столь дерзкий шаг.
Past the defensive meeting room, and what did it say over the door?
Мы будем отвечать.
Rush the passer.
Вот так.
It's a philosophy. It's a statement. That's who they want to be, and they've been very successful with it.
Yeah, an opening drive sack.
Сейчас мы ответим это перехватиком на левый фланг.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. It's complete to Parker, left side.
А нет, смотри, прокатил.
23 yards yards on the play.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Допустим, вот так вот.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. The play clock's running down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
No escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Eric Armstead breaking through to get him.
Честно говоря, не хочется комментировать эту ситуацию. Сейчас будет царский забег направо. Раз, два, три. Блять. Холопский забег получился, а не царский. Что делать, пацаны? Что мы будем делать в сложившейся ситуации? Мы, конечно, будем бросать на корнер и кидать перехват. Никогда такого не было, вот опять. Ну что ты, телега, блядь, падаешь? Ну постоять не можешь, что ли? Тьфу, блядь.
Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver.
Да как вообще эти маршруты бывают, блядь? Они вечно падают там. Я, может, что-то неправильно делаю?
So it's our visitors who make the first dent in the scoreboard as they get 3 here on the initial drive of the ball game.
Yeah, it's hard to say who actually won that opening drive. On the one hand, anytime you come in as a road team and get an early lead, you're going to be thrilled. But at the same time, to have the ball as deep in enemy territory as they did and come away with only 3, that's got to be a little bit of a disappointment.
Ну давай так попробуем.
The first carry for DeAndre Washington. And this first play will get him back to the 25, but that's going to be it.
Тосики.
No gain on the play, and
Нет,
it'll be
встречный
second
тосик.
down.
Что-то меня отвлекануло.
So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack, and on that play,
А
that was
если
all the
так?
defense. They made it happen.
On play action, they'll throw.
Ой-ой-ой, вот я купился.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Ну вот.
We've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Ой, блядь, мне что-то выбирать надо.
Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. So a collective holding of breath here as the starter heads for the sideline. And they'll turn things over here to the backup to see if he can dig him out of this hole. Beathard. And that is incomplete.
And that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3-and-out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on 3rd down to force the incompletion to set up 4th. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. The dangerous Jarvis Landry back for Miami.
Блин, а я отключил звук с микрофона. У меня действие слышно, интересно? Нет? Я тут рассказываю. Надо будет лишнее помахать лучше, блин. Так, ага.
And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front
Так, ну что, пора перехватить и бросать уже надо.
What are we going to do and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves?
Держи, Павлович!
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Правый, блядь.
Incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Когда не знаешь книжку, это вообще, конечно, блин. Отстой полный. Но мы выступаем за разнообразие. Лига ФЛ. Это не место для задротов, поэтому мы будем играть широко и опасно. Так ведь? Да что ты будешь делать, мать твою? Вот видел же, что будет близ, да? Чего раньше не сбросил, блин? Телега. Ну, пора отвечать. Попробуйте вот так. Ну, блядь, я еще увижу свои зачеты прям. Что за жизнь?
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Red zone opportunity.
Here we go now. 3-19.
To throw is Beathard. And that's complete to Adams.
Мимо проскакал крыльями по мосту.
Right at the 15-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
А, ладно.
They get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on 3rd down.
All right, here we go.
Washington on 3rd and short.
Ну вот.
And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Ну вот казалось бы, да, блиц по центру, по идее, должно блокироваться вот минус по центру. Где это, Мэдден? Ёбаная игра, блядь.
First and goal here from the 9. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, and they've got it here with a first down.
Блять, ну это идеальная комбинация против выноса по центру. Сука, вынос по центру проходит. Люблю тебя, Мэдден. Это какой-нибудь зашкварный маневр. Я думал, будет какой-нибудь кросик. Или сленд. Денчик, пора сленд включать, ты чё?
So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
Back to throw Beathard.
Во, я ж говорю.
Touchdown 49ers. Devontae Adams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. And this is up and good to make
Кстати,
it
разок у меня
7-3.
получилось филгол заблокировать. Ну и опять атака, опять мучение.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Тоже
And
гол,
that'll
да?
carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now.
Так,
They
что
get
ты нам
set to
предложишь?
take over. And they had
Любезный
the fumble
мадам.
last time that led to a touchdown.
Во,
That's a no-no.
то, что
See what they
сейчас
do here
нужно.
this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters.
Не буду
Turning it
говорить,
over,
потому что
the
Бенч
other
меня
team
может
takes it
слушать.
down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and
Так,
pick
что
things
ты
up.
выбрал?
They're out
МТН,
there.
что ли,
We'll
так
see if they
выглядит?
can pick those things back up.
Там другой тогда сыграем.
Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive.
Ну, сколько там, ярдов 6, наверное, набрал.
It's a
Game
7-yard
busy.
carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Царь.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on
Так,
first
что мы
down,
дальше
that
будем
fits
делать?
the bill.
Мы пойдем таким путем. Сейчас в обороне, наверное, опять какой-нибудь лютый блиц будет. А мы кинем бомбу. Сейчас, это очень похоже на лютый блиц. Ну, тогда сюда. Ну, бам, что подержи ты его чуть-чуть, ну, еп. Верняю волю.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Что за говнари? Что вы мне предлагаете сейчас играть в такую ситуацию? Ну давай такую балду сыграем. Хочешь как лучше, а получается как всегда. Сейчас классический расклад, это перехват на этой попытке.
Play action. Breeze.
Ну вот же он.
Looking for Stills here, and it's
А вот и он!
Reuben Foster picks it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. On first, here's Washington. And a short gain down to about
Ну,
the
кстати,
33.
сказать, что его лайнеры
4
тоже не
yards on
особо
the pickup
держат.
there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
О, а что здесь со стронг сейфти нет, что ли, в лице? Ну давай. Хотя бы что-то глупое затея, пожалуй, да.
They'll throw here. Beathard.
Эй, это вообще законно?
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field,
Даже еще формацию
bad
собирал,
things
куда
usually
же
happen.
есть.
It takes a strong arm
Не
guy who
пильзи,
can
блядь.
rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Да твою мать. Пока я думаю, тут уже, блядь, за меня все выбрали.
All right, here we go. Gun, 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 gun. Leopard, leopard.
Ну что, плей-экшн сыграем? С пасом тачдаун.
To throw is Beathard. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. So they took a shot there on
so
third
close.
down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
And this one is right down the middle.
Надо собраться.
And they
Все,
push the lead
давай.
to a touchdown now at 10-3. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us want to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit. Taking it over in a sudden change situation and shutting them down.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
Так, у нас как-то получше получалось, когда мы играли заново, да?
Being calm and really being firm with his team. And
Да,
one told
так.
me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass,
И вот так,
this too
допустим.
shall pass, and in fact we kept having a rough patch.
А мы вот так и вот
But
так.
you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
5-7 ярдов, пиздец. Что вы опять ко мне прилипли тут? Что вы хотите от меня, да?
Time running out here on the play clock. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And over the middle, this is Parker.
Ну,
And he's
что
gonna be
там,
ripped down
блядь?
by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15
Вот, ну,
more onto the
пожалуйста.
end of this thing. Tack on 15 more for the face mask, and that becomes a huge play.
Big pass gets caught on you. You're doing everything possible to get him on the ground, and sometimes you end up grabbing the face mask.
Черт, а надо было брать? Нет, это нарушение. Я до сих пор парюсь. Сколько лет играю в этот Madden, до сих пор парюсь. Надо ли? А, надо, да. Подвинули. В каких случаях надо принимать нарушения, в каких случаях не надо принимать нарушения.
On first down, Breeze. Trying to lay one up deep.
Твою мать! Ты серьезно?
Like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to
Так,
the second
запомните
down.
этого пидора.
I know he wants to get
Говорят,
his
не
team
в
back in
очереди,
the game,
блядь.
but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes
Ну
these
как так,
quarterbacks
Федя?
play with
Ты
a lot of
охуел, что ли?
confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Что ты там показываешь, бля, граблями своими?
Second down now after the incompletion.
Как вот я должен играть после этого? Выпить нечего.
Here's Breeze. They set up the screen to Ajayi. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking,
Что мы
timing
можем
of the pass to the runner,
противопоставить такому
everything has to fit
давлению?
together just right. But on that play, the defense was
Мы
able to
можем
disrupt things and
противопоставить
hold it
такому
to a short game.
давлению. Такое что ли теперь? На вид, возможно, кажется, что у меня бомбит. Но это не так.
Now Breeze on third down.
Держи!
Finds
Ух,
Stills complete.
красавчик!
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the
Так,
10 at the
11
11.
ярдов, да? Что нормальные люди делают в такой ситуации? Они играют в широкий вынос. Пожалуй, и мы последуем такому принципу.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the
Я надеюсь,
2-minute
Денчик меня
warning.
не слышит. Ну, что-то похоже, что слышит. Но мы-то, как всегда, надеемся, что пробежим. Твою мать, ты что не добежал-то, ну Ярк, ну твою дивизию. Эх, Нафаня, бля. Ладно. Что у нас там есть еще в запасе? Где-то у меня там была формация. С крючками. Плохо, когда, блин, книжку не знаешь, конечно.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On second down, here's Breeze.
Твою дивизию, бля.
Did he drop it? He dropped it in the end zone.
The one thing that I've liked defensively
Вот
is
это корнер у него
they've
сыграл
shown a lot of
сейчас.
different looks here in the first half. They've come after him, they've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. On the keeper, it's Breeze. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take
Я не
it,
понял, что
move
произошло,
forward,
честно
pick up
говоря.
the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offense.
А где у меня, блядь, комбинации? Где... Какая, что ли, блин, я что-то не помню. Спросите, вы что, мы по центру не попытаться проломиться, да? Хороший вопрос. Что мы на него можем ответить? Вот как здесь без мимасика обойтись, а?
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Дайте хоть тачдаун-то занести, ёлки-палки. Жалко, что ли?
Breeze to throw on second down. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Классика.
Rashard Robinson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Now Beathard. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
But there's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
Here's Beathard to throw.
И куда я побежал?
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down.
Да, у Барона играть, конечно, лайнбекером, блин, это выше моего скилла. Куда я сейчас побежал этим вообще чуваком? Блядь, что сыграть, что сыграть?
The Niners on
Твою
third
мать, как
down.
всегда не
Just
успел.
1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Beathard to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this one hits at the one.
А чё ж не подкрутил назад мяч, Бенчик, ты чё? Ну как делает?
And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half.
Так,
Here, no
итого.
matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy.
Итого, итого.
First quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level.
Как бы
and
такого
not at that
сыграть-то?
age. But I was going for the age. I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough.
Да что ты будешь делать, мать его? Что происходит вообще? Где мой онлайн?
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary.
Блядь, 4 бомжа прессуют и...
This offensive line flat out
I
cannot
have no
handle this
words.
pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Как так? Ой, я знаю, что я буду делать. Режим DMD.
Now it's the backup Newton. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard
Как вам такое,
line.
Илон
Play
Маск?
goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Так, 30 секунд, да? Доковылять до филгола бы хотя бы, что ли?
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did want a quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
A shotgun snap for Newton.
Да твою дивизию, ну что ты, блин, а? А как так?
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions.
Ну как тут не пригорать, блин, а? Как он, сука, перебросил ресивера прямо в руки? Ну, блядь, он же на мяче был.
You have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change.
Зачем я ввязался в эту херню, блядь?
And if that keeps
Жил себе, жил
happening, they
спокойно.
lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Here we go. Green, 39.
They'll throw here. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. A big hit. Knocked down sideways at the 29. Give him 30 yards there.
If post pattern is often equated as a change-up route, how about when you throw it to your big guy down the center of the field? Covered or not, you have great confidence he's going to come down with the football. And when he does, as we just saw, long gains often result.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we send you cross-country to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando with our halftime report, here's Larry Ridley. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Ну что за пинок?
Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Staying on the ground with Washington. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll set up a throw. That's to the right side.
Так, а что у меня там никого нету?
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It's a 9-yard gain.
Ну да, там никого не было.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Там никого и не было.
They'll try to counter with Washington. And some room to roam now. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the third quarter. Because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do? You know what a lot of the adjustments are? No adjustments. You know the game plan, been working on it all week. Maybe a little tweak here or there, a little bit better blocking, and now you're establishing the running game.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Second down and 4. On play action, they'll throw. Now he's flushed out left. And he is hit pretty hard from his side as he's knocked down at the 19. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. The Niners on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. On the toss play, this is Washington.
Блин, вот играешь в блиц и вынос проходит вечно. Вроде защищаешься от выноса, блядь, тебя выносом натыкают. Ну, конечно, да, он в сторону побежал. По центру не факт, что прошел бы. Но тем не менее. Хоть одна-то бомжара могла просочиться, наверное, через блоки там.
Now on first down, it's Washington again. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Так, ну что, пора, наверное, уже слант включать. Что мне там тренер подсказывает? Ну, да давай, лицевая.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Beathard. That's caught at the 3.
Что-то у меня там один еблоша прорвался и стоял, смотрел. Интересная анимация. Ну все, пора, сленты. Да, дальше что тянуть.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Back to throw. Now and they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. C.J. Beathard, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Да.
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run.
Даже не знаю.
And sometimes they throw that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll start out on the ground with a Jay.
Ну, Аджай, ну что ты как телега, блядь, 92 овера. Пробежать не можешь нормально. Я суковый.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Так, что мы там еще можем предпринять? Вот. То, что доктор прописал. Меня вот от этого больше горит, чем, блядь, от перехватов. Сука, что за вынос вообще, блядь? Как это вообще понять? Уперся в жопу и стоишь. Капец. Не то чтобы у меня горит, но, сука, что-то близко к этому.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now a first down throw for Newton. And over the middle to the tight end Bennett. And he's going to
Замесили
get
пацана.
inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route.
Дайте хоть тачдаун-то занести, ёлки-палки, будьте человеком. Мэдден хорош. Что мне надо сделать, чтобы тачдаун состоялся?
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. From the gun, here's Newton. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Да. Це провокаторы. Что вы мне предлагаете, играть в такую ситуацию? Переход бросать? Это я и без вас могу. Ну давай, друг, это твой звездный час. Мать твою, еще раз, мать твою.
Jarvis Landry, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. It's up, it's good. That'll make the scoreline 20-10.
Так, но перед нами все равно 10 очков, друзья. Как мы будем выбираться из сложившегося положения? Что бы на это сказал Ельников?
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out on the field now.
Итак, дельфины, время собраться. Мы долго терпели, и вот наше время пришло.
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, three things
Так, Денчик нас порадует выносом в левую сторону, а не в правую. Но мы-то уже на взводе. Вот и заряжены. Сейчас, наверное, будет бомбочка.
What you really want to be is Moderado. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head. To throw is Beathard.
А что, давить кто-нибудь собирается? Нет вообще?
Deep for Benjamin. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Cordray Tankersley with a pick.
Не, пацаны, я все понимаю, конечно, да. Папка молодец. А где гребаный один? А, сорямба, да. У меня там 3 бомжа всего было. Это мой косяк. Вот если Денчик побежал бы сейчас своим бомжаквотером, то мог бы набежать, наверное, немножко. Так. Что мы с вами будем делать? Так, ну даже если мы занесем 60 тачдаун, у нас все равно впереди много проблем. Так, у нас мало времени, надо шевелить солдатами. Если так. Вот так.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. On second down, here's Newton.
Да что ты... Сколько там уже стаков, мать его, блядь, уже штук 6, наверное, да? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? Так, а вот я крючки нашел, кстати. 3-11. Что ж. Что мы можем предпринять в этой непростой ситуации? Кинуть перехват?
And he'll get this up past the 25
Или
before he's out
да?
of bounds. It'll be a gain of 8, but
Ну а что делать? Придется играть. Боюсь, у нас нет выбора в данной ситуации. Пропустим еще, так пропустим.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this
Так,
plays
пацаны,
out.
вы должны собраться.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Но нет.
No escaping this time as he'll go down. They got
Онлайн
him for the
мне
sack.
не позволяет.
Darius Smith in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception,
Там сфотографироваться все равно особо не было.
you start that next drive or no, you just throw that out the window.
Твою мать, я опять не успел выбрать комбинацию. Когда это прекратится?
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line is really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say put the game on our shoulders.
Formation Sucks, как будто другая книжка была защитная. Я не пойму, в чем дело. Провалился?
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a
Пора
yard.
широкий вынос, наверное, делать.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Хорош, поднимай бомжара!
Things like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute.
Правильно, а как он поднимется, если он дельфин, блядь? У него же сука лапки.
So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give him some breathing room and lets him build up a little cushion.
Here's Jarvis Landry now on the return. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Ну что, каналья. Разъебем нападение пасами.
Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth
Блять,
down,
выбрать
they
не
decide to
еще.
go
Ты что,
for
тренер,
it,
больной, что ли, сука? Что ты предлагаешь?
the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense.
Во.
I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think
Самая
we'll give up more than
подходящая
3.
комбинация,
That's
чтобы
exactly
кинуть
what happened.
перехватик.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
On first down, Newton. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Я тебя понял. Ладно.
Okay. It was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So 2nd and 10 here. They'll run it now out of the gun. Ojai hit. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard
92 оверал, да?
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting
Хорошо.
rules by
Я
declaring
тебя
the game
запомнил.
over before it's over. But that one, that puts him in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those
Вот
points that
you.
they so desperately needed.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to Washington. And he'll be taken down at
Ну
the
давай
44.
тайм-аут возьмем.
And now right out of the 2-minute break.
Вроде ситуация располагает.
With 1:56 to go. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
A handoff for Washington. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in
Ну
the
так мы
action.
будем за 2 минуты отыгрывать 16 очков,
This is
друзья.
what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people,
Нам нужен тачдаун
it's hard to get them
сразу.
started again occasionally.
Может быть, возьмете частями? Я бы взял частями. Но мне нужно сразу.
His kick is right there. It's good. And that will swell the lead to 16. So they recover the fumble but could not take advantage of the short field. They do get 3.
And no one ever turns down 3 points going up on the board, but the offense will go to the sidelines wondering what if.
Так, с возврата тачдаун, смотрите. Ставьте хату. Блядь. Хорошо, что не успел.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And the turnover last time,
Ну
that's
что,
sort
пацаны,
of
аниме?
symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though,
Yeah.
because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long,
От
they
меня
struggle
ждут
moving the ball, turning it
длинных
over on the
пасов.
last possession. Is that word again symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like
Буду
that.
же расстраивать парня.
Symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Какая-нибудь легенькая формация. Нет? Ой.
Now Newton on first down. On the left side, this is Stills. And able to get this one across
Так, ну если мы будем использовать Махаду,
It'll be a pickup of 16
будет
and a
намного лучше.
Dolphin first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Newton on first down.
Твою мать!
Intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Eli Harold. And his guys are going to take over at their own
Ну, похоже,
48-yard
это все.
line.
Как сказал однажды Миша Кулачко, хуяк, вы слышали маяк, и у нас для вас отличные новости.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
Бесславное поражение на выезде. Ну ладно. На драфте, может, какой-нибудь бомжа получше возьму.
The Niners on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is third down and 12.
Который не будет, сука, ронять мячик в зоне тачдауна.